Mm-hmm. It's pretty good, don't it? I've been hooked on the blueberry colors or wild berry. Yep.
My colors blew up.
What's up, Jacob? How you doing? I got a post up on the community. Be sure to cast your vote in there, man. It's between. Be careful, Sophia. It's between the Jaguars. What's up, Mickey? How you doing? The Jaguars, the Bears, the Texans. I had another team too. Jaguars, Bears, Texans, Raiders. And we could stretch it out to the Niners. I just don't want to really run a team with Garoppolo right now. That's why I was looking at the Jaguars. I like their team. It's really young. I know they got some playmakers on here too. That'll be very dangerous. So I'm just gonna basically give week 1 a run. I'm gonna see what happens. See how the offense feels. Create a save point here.
This green one tastes so good.
Yeah. What do they got? I didn't even check. I wonder what they got. What's his name? Purdy? Is that his name? Purdy? Pretty sure it is. Always download the first year. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going with the auto-generated rookies. We'll just stick with that. It's no big deal. Pretty much they're all fake anyway. Awesome, Mickey. Appreciate your vote, man. Like I said, I know you guys have seen me with the Raiders, the Bears, and now the Jaguars today. Just going through it, just trying to get a feel for just trying to get a good feel for a team.
Can I see your tongue?
Practice with them for a while.
Ooh, it's glittery.
Glittery.
I want to.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and today's clash of conferences is just.
You know what? That might be a good idea too.
It's the Jags and the Commanders, and it's all just
I could probably add that on there as
NFL
well.
23.
That's a good point, Mickey. Thank you, man. I gotta look and see because I can only have so many options on there. It freaking limits me to how many things I can have. Let's see if I can edit.
Dad, the baby doesn't go on there.
I'll put it in a.
No. Dad.
I'll put in a comment. I'll put Saints vote here. And by voting, I just mean hit the thumbs up button.
Name and Charles are going to face a team in Jacksonville who is starting this year up with a new man in charge as well. So newness on both sides here in this one.
That way everybody
only
gets it.
3 combined playoff appearances in the last
deal.
9 seasons for both of these teams. Washington certainly hoping their new
All
commander.
right, you vote Raiders, Jacob.
Dad,
Gotcha.
the baby's on a bottle.
Last year, their 4th in 5 years, finishing with 7
All right, this game should be pretty interesting. I like the Jaguars defense. They're young. One of their middle linebackers, I just seen him on the screen there, number 33, Lloyd. He's definitely a future talent. He definitely is out of Utah, I think. They're a bit smaller for a middle linebacker size, but I don't know. I think it could develop him into something nice.
Commanders trot to the field for their first possession, and it's the 7th-year quarterback out of North Dakota State leading the way. His third NFL team, Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz and the
Yeah,
Washington
you do the
Commanders
stickers at the
hoping to
end.
provide
Just like
stability
here.
for each other starting in 2022. It's
I
the third team in 3 years for Wentz.
You don't even.
and the fourth start in 4 years for
Oh, there
Washington.
you actually
The big
do.
thing with
I need
Wentz
a
has
sticker.
always been staying on the field.
I think
And
those
last
are
season
right
in
there.
Indianapolis, he played a full 17 games, leading the Colts to a
Mama,
9-8
they're not done.
into the playoffs.
Oh,
They're not done.
Curtis Samuel wide open.
Field across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there, and you know he spent the
He
entire
was wide
offseason
open.
throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of
Oh,
passes
yeah,
getting
you
ready for that
do.
moment. The first throw of the new season, he's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
There's that defense I was talking about.
He's taken down.
There's Key and
Multiple
Hamilton
players
in there.
combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot.
Cook Key is one of the rush ends. He's actually a very underrated pass rusher.
They end up off the field anyway.
I think he came off of Oakland. I mean, the Raiders.
He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Wentz.
What's she doing?
Open man Samuel complete.
No, that was
Taken down, but not
that was the
before they
dog.
work this to the 45. With a heavy set out there, 3 times in the formation for
Yeah, I'd have
3rd
been
and
worried
3.
right there. That was pretty loud.
Throwing now is Wentz. That's
Ah,
complete. Tearing
My
the
stomach is growling.
this to the 25
Yeah.
before it's all said and
I think
done.
you're kidding. I don't think it
Washington
is.
offense stringing
I think
together
you're
a
joking
couple of
around.
good pickups. It's another first
I'm
down. That early
joking.
game
Yeah.
script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range.
Why'd they kick you?
Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come
Well,
out
they're
firing
killing me
on
on that little
I think you
in
and I were a little
route.
skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. To throw is Wentz.
Wide open.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown Washington.
Didn't we not start we're looking for?
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
I agree. The Saints got. They do have a good core. They do.
Set now to kick this one away. And
Can't even believe I forgot about it.
fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's facing the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
I'm pretty sure with the Saints too. They'll probably win the Super Bowl first year.
Success last season, well,
Pretty
a
sure.
little bit of a reality check. Despite the struggles, though, he still took on a major leadership role within the locker room and among the team. He also flashed some of his considerable potential on the field, particularly.
I do like ETN on here. He's a really good all-around back.
She was bringing me.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Finley.
Screen play, here's ETN. And he goes
And
He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we can see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys be able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
Almost had it.
To pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. We hope to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try to have their starters ready for week one, guys still have to practice, they still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people...
Okay, so the Jaguars are definitely not going to be it. I just don't like the feel for them. I don't know. Quit out of that one.
Mom said hi to. It's white.
Yeah.
It takes colors.
Wow. Pretty amazing. Ain't it?
I'll get a white one.
There ain't no white one in there.
White reindeer.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the Skittles. You know what, Mickey? For you, buddy, we'll run with the Saints a game. It ain't going to hurt nothing. We're still in the process anyway. So we'll run with them.
I can dip my toe.
Only thing is, I'm starting Jameis Winston. I am not starting Andy Dalton. Deal? If we get a deal on that, I'm good. Please delete these Jaguars ones. I'm not doing the Jaguars. Watch that one get like 1,000 picks. We'll do this one for the Houday Nation, as they say.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Oh, I am. The Houday. Yeah. Houday.
Use the options on the left to edit league
We're going
settings.
to go starting from the regular season on Madden. To make it not crazy, what I do is enable the human. I'm going to firing off.
Dad, what's a who
Salary
game?
cap, injuries on 10-minute quarters, 25-second play clock. Manage manually, no tutorial pop-ups, no fill rosters. And then we skip to week one. And from week one, we're going to set up the roster. As I stated, I am going to start Jameis Winston. I am not starting. No way. I can't do it, man. I got to have a salary cap. It just makes it more challenging. Otherwise, I could literally go out there and sign and trade for the best players. You know, it takes kind of the realism away. I'm going to make the playoffs. But, I mean, it's just my preference. I mean, everybody each their own. Let's go ahead and create a save.
You build it really fast.
He is,
But I'm
man.
not done yet. Okay.
I like Jameis
You
Winston.
gotta build it really fast, okay?
I know he throws a lot of picks, but it's the NFL. He's got like a freaking rifle arm. I'm gonna pick stifling defense. Stuffing the run, of course. It's the Atlanta Falcons. I bet they'll run 35 times. Choose a draft class. We're going to keep auto-generated rookies for now. I like the random rookies. Makes it funner. Weekly schedule. Defend the deep pass. We're not going with that. I don't think we'll throw it deep. We're going to go to contain the scramble. Okay? And we're going to game plan, run inside. Okay, I get that. We can probably do that. want to take a look at the running backs
Yeah.
after I finish the upgrade and all that.
Stop.
All right.
Yeah.
Tyron, I forgot to add him.
Don't ask.
Pretty good guy to have out there in your safety position. Michael Thomas. That's what I mean. This team is loaded, right? They're loaded. I wish. I wish I had the opportunity. Because this team is loaded. Like I don't get it. It has to be bad coaching. You got Michael Thomas. You even got David Johnson. David Johnson, yeah. He's more of a receiving back. He was in Arizona, I think. If that's the same guy, I'm pretty sure it is. He's a good every down runner. I might actually put him as the starting tailback, and I'm gonna put Kamara as the third down back, and I'll split the carries manually.
Shush.
I gotta talk. The people want to hear.
Shush.
You want to say hi?
Fine. Hi. My name is Sophia. How do you know, Buddy? My name's Sophia Heaven.
This is crazy. I can't. And isn't that coach? Wasn't he the coach?
Buddy.
Was he an offensive coordinator?
A Buddy coordinator.
I know I've seen him on the sidelines before this year.
Can I talk again?
No.
It's funny. Is it funny, Zaya? I mean, if that's like Dad's work, like if Dad does that, I don't know.
Yeah, they're real people.
Yeah, they're real people.
It's not your little cartoon friends running around on the screen. Hee-hawing. That's where he's from. Defensive coordinator.
That's
Gotcha.
where he's from, defensive coordinator.
Yeah, keep repeating me, Fief. You might learn something. Keep it up. Keep going.
Wait, this?
Yeah, I know it might not be popular, but David Johnson, I like him as the every down back.
David Johnson's, I'm gonna give right back.
You little copycat. You little copycat.
Yeah.
The depth chart's all screwy.
You're supposed to say, hello, my name is Sophia. Can you say my name?
Sophia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did. Sophia. Yeah, look at his rating. He must be the long snapper. 26 overall. I've never seen a rating that low. Starters, and then I have a set for my pass rushers. I'm actually going to leave Davenport there. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Alright, that looks good. Left outside linebacker. Demario Davis. Now there's another good player. I have a feeling that she kicked some of them, Zyla. I don't know. Don't worry about it. If you can get it together, that's fine. She'll never know.
Yeah, this part, I don't know how they expect me to put this on the beater already. So I'm just going to take them off.
Well, yeah. Maybe one side's supposed to be open. Right. Rashid Shaheed out of Weber State is going to be our punt returner and our kick returner. Huh?
I can't say anything.
What are you trying to say?
Dad, I couldn't get I'm a bigger to say goodbye.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Is he? You know, looking at his stat-wise, he's always the most consistent I've seen. All right, all right. I was telling them, Grief, I'm going through looking at the teams. The Saints are another team I have my eye on, and actually Mickey in here recommended him too, just to try to get him some wins. Just kind of keep my options open. I gotta, what do you call it? Make sure to cast your vote on the, I posted on the community, to just cast your vote, whatever team you feel would be good. I know obviously you're probably going to want the Raiders, but I got a few other teams on there. Yeah. Oh, and he still is. He still is a bad coach. Why would you not on the... Oh, that's left outside linebacker.
This is a boat. I don't care.
Okay, I think everything's good. Everything's good now.
I couldn't find the other part, so I just made it like however.
That's fine. That works. Good job. Good job, boy. A lot of the little parts go to like little... I don't know. I don't know what they go to.
Here's the stuff. The tiny stuff can go in here. And then like if Sophia, if she doesn't want it, if she's like putting them up, she could.
Well, you know what she's gonna end up doing? She's gonna take them, probably take them apart, and then she's gonna ask me again. She's gonna be like, "Hey, you think we can build again?" I'm be like, "No." No, I won't be like, "No." I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, we'll do it. It'd be great." So excited. All right, we're gonna go with the white uniforms here, guys. Let's see what we can get out of the Saints. Again, led by Jameis Winston. I am not going with Andy Dalton. Let's go ahead and try it out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Saints and the Falcons, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, here to welcome you to another NFL season. Always an exciting time, CD. And I tell you what, new is the opportune word here for these two division rivals, Atlanta and New Orleans. A couple of faces who have helped define this rivalry behind center. They're now gone. This is going to be an interesting one to watch.
And let's face it, it's a rivalry that always will blaze white hot. But it's definitely different now. Drew Brees gone 1 year from the Saints. Matt Ryan gone the next year from the Falcons, although he's still playing in Indianapolis. This is two teams in flux a little bit, trying to find their footing, although New Orleans still remains confident they can get back to the Super Bowl. Atlanta building for the future.
All right, here we go. Got my Monster 300, my Skittles, my cell phone, and we're ready to roll.
Here on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now here come the Saints, about to begin their first possession, and the man in charge of this offense, his 8th season now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston.
It was terrible to see Jameis Winston suffer his torn ACL last season because he had the Saints rolling in his first year running the show in New Orleans. They went 5-2 in his starts, and they were just 4-6 after he was injured. And how about this? He only threw 3 interceptions, really addressing the big concern people had from his time as a starter in Tampa. New Orleans, they plan to roll with him for a second season and hope that last year's performance will carry over.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second.
Good deal.
But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key
What's up with
some bright spots.
Michael Thomas?
About injuries, preseason injuries.
I just noticed that. That's why the depth chart was messed up. Great. Oh, I guarantee it. Sounds like it. All right. Neither have I. That's what kind of intrigued me. Gotcha. He's injured. Well, at least they got Olave. And Traquan Smith, too. That's a decent name, at least. Marquez Callaway. Gotcha. The Browns were another one I was looking at, too.
Jameis to throw.
There he is, wide open, Olave. First down, Saints.
As they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Dennis Allen, he had nothing. He did nothing to assist in that play. I don't know why he's clapping.
Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
In case you're wondering, too, I am running David Johnson, the former Cardinal, as the starter. Kamara is my 3rd down back. I like that better. I like Kamara a lot. I just don't like him as an every down back.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
When I'm trying to spread the defense out, yeah. I'll definitely use like this. Like, seriously.
That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And that's going to be good for another first down as the
I don't know.
The Falcons' 45-yard line.
He's still got a decent rating, but I haven't really watched much on him this year. He wasn't a top corner for a long time, though. But he did kind of fall off a little bit. Might be because the team just hasn't been good, I guess. Maybe.
That's what they just did on that play.
Go ahead. Eat them all. It's okay.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Winston now. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Yeah.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
He definitely, I don't hear his name as much as I used to. Yeah, I used to hear about him all the time.
To throw is Winston.
Oh my.
That one going to be off target and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Yeah, it was.
Now Winston.
That's the thing, man. Winston, I love, as a quarterback. I don't like his decision making, but he's got a friggin' rocket arm, man. He can fire it through a couple bricks, I bet.
Drive so far, Charles, they've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, it's one of the better coaches.
That underneath route to Kamara, that's like a money route right there.
Blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now a first down carry.
There goes Kamara off the left side, down the sidelines to the 3-yard line.
You were telling me this yesterday.
Yeah, you're right. That is very true.
Remember our conversation? We were talking
That's a nice run right there.
It's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A chance for their first points of the season here.
They got a linebacker on there, on the Olave.
There's Winston.
That's an easy touchdown, son. All right, Winston strikes first to Olave.
Great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. The Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that.
I got you. He said he's been out since week 5. What do you have, like a hamstring injury or something?
Match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't.
That's what even I was wondering too, because I hadn't heard his name a lot.
That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that defense.
And we used to hear about him like all the time.
See if they can continue that in future drives.
But that was back in Drew Brees and that quarterback.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. Atlanta sending its offense out for the first time, and for the first time since 2008, it's a rookie who will handle things at quarterback.
All right, here's Desmond Ritter.
Cincinnati, the 3rd-round pick, Desmond Ritter.
You'd have to look hard to see why this kid is one of the top passers on his draft board this year. Desmond Ritter is a proven winner who left Cincinnati with the 3rd most wins in college football history with 44. Never lost a home game in a 4-year career and made the Bearcats the first Group of 5 team to ever reach the college football playoff.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson.
There you go. Good run. But we had enough speed at that point. Mario Davis.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Nice, nice.
And there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Oh, me. Nice breakup. God, I thought he had that, man. Good defense. I got burned, I ain't gonna lie, but I had him press coverage, so.
Especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Good defense. There's Lattimore. There's Lattimore. Let's get a picture of him for the thumbnail. Hey, clean off that table. Hold up.
That was not us.
It doesn't matter. I'm saying all the nail stuff is picked up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, tight end. Oh, look who it is, Roby with the pick. He's got a little Jets on him. Oh. So the defense coming up big. There we go.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to
I thought I remembered his name.
Grill him on and see how he grows from it.
I remember Roby. He was never like a big-time star, but he was always solid. All right, there goes Johnson.
Ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
What? Yes, I am. There's a first down.
43 yards rushing.
There.
He's only carried the ball 4 times. His first carry, their 2nd drive, pretty solid.
Right off the bat, it's been domination. I figured it kind of would be.
Really strong throughout that one.
Atlanta's a little injured right now, so kind of taking advantage of that with the plus the rookie quarterback.
Up the middle, Johnson.
There's Johnson, gain of 4.
It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On play action, Winston. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
What do you guys think about Olave? Really good?
On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh, come on now, don't give it to him. That was really a stupid play because A.J. Terrell is crazy good. I shouldn't have thrown it over there. I did.
I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
Yeah, I know.
Right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine
I know, all Madden. I mean, they sit there. It is lurk, and you constantly got to make sure that your route you're picking is perfect.
So you don't have the extra pressure of the crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave.
Especially underneath coverage, man.
I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
If you see somebody underneath, do not throw it there. Unless you have a rabbit's foot, then go right ahead.
Great spot for it. I say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first
Get them down, boys.
and keep moving.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch.
But Ritter is a quarterback. I'm not really worried
0
about.
yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that
Oh, well.
close quickly.
Oh my God, over Lattimore.
He hauls it in, and this is going to be another first.
Only reason that was over me is because I mistimed that freaking jump.
That's good for 28 yards.
Although he was picked in the 3rd round, Desmond Ritter was actually the 2nd quarterback drafted in 2022. Might not have that first-round label, but we saw him make plenty of first-round throws while at the University of Cincinnati. He's a quick thinker, reads
There he
defense
is.
as well, And with all he led the Bearcats
Yeah.
the Falcons also know they picked up a proven winner.
Yeah, he doesn't really give a crap. He's just throwing it up there, slinging it, man. Little gunslinger. He took lessons from Brett Favre.
They weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going
Here we
backwards.
go.
2nd and 11. And he's got his man on the out route. And they work this near the 5.
First and goal.
Stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow?
All right, good run defense so far.
He was excellent.
I like what I
Kyler
see in
Murray
that
with the
spot.
Cardinals, the best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs, and Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down,
Nice. Dang, Turner took him down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Holy crap.
Officially, it will
That's
go
pretty
as
good.
a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Good defense. There's Lattimore stepping up. I knew he would.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football.
All right, cool. Oh,
Knocks this one through the post.
that tight end illegally grabbed me right there.
7-3.
Or guard.
First
Sorry,
turnover
tight
of the
end.
game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021,
Shaheed.
that's what one NFL coach turned.
Now a hit
Oh,
goes
no.
football. And the Falcons
No.
have it, and they will set up shop
It's not a good
zone
kick return.
territory at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, Young Ho.
And careless
Young Ho, cool.
there on the kick return.
The thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
All right, good coverage. Well, I'm surprised they're really trying to go at Lattimore, aren't they?
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game.
Yeah.
You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw.
Flat.
Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
There he goes. I mean, that's back-to-back red zone defensive stands right there. I like that.
Down, Ritter heads to the sideline.
Young Ho Koo.
Set for the Atlanta field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
God, he's had some easy
This one
ones.
through the post, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really should
Try this again.
underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL.
Oh, Ebiketie with the sack.
Arnold Ebiketie, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National
turnovers kind of
League.
threw us out of rhythm there, so we're going to have to get back in rhythm.
Throwing on 2nd
Like
and long.
ASAP.
Winston.
There's Olave to the 20.
Finds Olave. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be a third and about 13. And Charles, we take a peek there at the
you're right.
draft class. And this definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve
You're right. I
this
should
team.
focus more on
You got to
that.
take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks. You better scout them well and hit on those selections.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Incomplete. The contact there enough
I was just trying to get it out there, get the first down.
And it brings up 4th
You're
down.
right. Need to go back to the running game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Yeah. Go to the running down 3rd and 13. I knew what you were saying.
Good coverage there. 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5.
Run the draw.
And it will be Falcon football.
Hell, who knows? It might have worked a lot better than that.
Tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Complete to Zacchaeus. And will be hauled down.
Yeah, that is true. If they just drop into like a cover 4 or something, easy yards.
What a big moment in a young quarterback's
Or even
life
like a
when his
prevent.
first NFL started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers?
They're really attacking him in the middle
how
field.
open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they
And try to
giving him
combat
things
that a
he
little
can
bit.
put in place on the field?
Oh, nice cookie cut.
And
No, don't let him
gonna
get it.
this down close to a first at the Saints 21. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bird. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Dang.
14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd.
That is killing him, 9.3 yards a play.
Plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion.
Man, it gets so open.
Cordell
Touchdown, Falcons.
7-yard touchdown ground. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route.
Yeah, I bet it
You
is.
in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
This one taken just inside the 10.
All right, we need a decent return.
Onto the field comes New Orleans.
Let's get back on the field
And
here.
Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out.
There we go.
If you just have that bunched up at the end of the year, that's
Get
not
back
as
to
much
basics
fun watching
here.
teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least,
Dang,
let's face it, we're
2?
TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Heck yeah.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's domination right there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
There we go,
And they
first
pick up
down.
the first down there with a gain of 4.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. They'll try to throw now. Winston.
Wow, man.
Get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The defense.
Oh, what am I wowing about? It's only a loss of 13. God, almighty.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
When you see a screen pass, and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield.
You threw 4 interceptions, or you picked off 4 passes? Oh my God!
Alvin Kamara really
I thought I just threw my second one.
And they'll take him down at
Oh
the
wow!
41-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
Gotcha. Good hit.
We'll call that a 49-yard
Good
play
hit,
with
Taylor.
a return of just 2. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Our attention shifts back to Desmond Ridder in this offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Already known as one of the best return men of all time, Atlanta was finally the team to unblock everything that Patterson could do for a team. The Falcons used him everywhere. Running back, receiver, returner. Even saw a couple of defensive snaps. All told, he was 6th in the league in total yards, set new career highs in both rushing and receiving, and signed a new deal to stay in Atlanta.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dumps this one out to Algier. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, good coverage.
Nearly intercepted.
Good coverage.
He had his hands on one earlier, had 1 pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to...
There's Olave with a big play.
Space. And just
I knew it was coming.
away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly.
There's
not
the arm.
so long anymore. 1 big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. He's got Smith here.
There goes Smith. He's got some speed too.
Getting it down to the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's going to have to get this one tackles. Down he goes.
Definitely athleticism is not there. I ran into the freaking lineman.
That's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and
just trying to escape the pocket
there. Big year on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Jameis to throw it.
Man.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again.
The pass rush.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Come on.
Intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant.
Dang.
Falcons are going to have it here at their own.
You telling me I'm going to have to bring the freaking Red Rocket in?
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Second and 3. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Here we go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half.
All right, so that was a very disheartened first half.
To get the running game going back inside.
13-7. I mean, it's been a pretty good back and forth game. Take a quick break and get to the 3rd quarter.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the 2nd quarter. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Saints. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Alright guys, we're going to switch gears here a little bit. I played a little bit with the Jaguars. I played a little bit with the Saints. Now we're going to go to the Texans. I know it's kind of like all over the place, but this is kind of the way that I figure out, you know, what team I truly want to be. Actually, I already created this save earlier. I hadn't played yet. They got a young quarterback. Pretty decent. Wide receiver core. Good offensive line. Defense is a little bit of a work. I had this guy, Christian Harris, on the Cardinals team, so I already know how he plays. Cashman and Kirksey. So we're going to roll with these guys. Give them a shot. Burkhead's the third down back. See what we can come up with these guys. Let's take a look. What? You yelled at Samaya? No, I'm yelled at her. That's your sister. She's in love with her. Yeah, you love your sisters.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Colts and the Texans coming up next.
All right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we jump right into this new season with,
of course, we're taking on the run-heavy Colts here. This will be interesting.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the start of another NFL season. Joined by Charles Davis in the booth. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, it's always great to begin another year. It's especially great when you get to see a couple of division rivals square off right out of the gate, and that's what we're going to see here in the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans.
And I know people get tired of it sometimes because we always zero in on the quarterback position, but I don't think we can avoid it here with these two teams in the AFC South. How about in Indianapolis? Matt Ryan, now their quarterback. Can he get them on a postseason run? Because he's the team's sixth Week 1 starter in 6 seasons, and Indy hasn't won its opener since 2013. And Houston, Deshaun Watson officially gone. Davis Mills took over last year. Can he improve on a 4-13 record? I like his chances.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan.
I mean, they were, honestly, we were still in that game. I just wanted to, I want to try out my options as much as possible
in a storied
in
career
a couple hours.
14 seasons and nearly 60,000 yards through the air.
They do have really great, cool players.
With Atlanta in a rebuild, Ryan was dealt to Indianapolis, who is their 6th Week 1 quarterback in 6 seasons. One of the most decorated quarterbacks still active. This move will keep Ryan on a contender as he chases his first Super Bowl title.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, he'll up to the challenge.
Huh?
And he is met in his tracks.
I didn't say why. I said, why don't you come down and watch Onward?
A loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It isn't going to be a manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Throw taken in by
Good tackle. One-on-one with Taylor. Kirksey makes the stop. That's a heck of a good stand there. I thought for sure he was going to break out of that tackle. All right, I like that.
And I like
Good.
how the defense approached that one. They knew where the first down marker was.
Good tackling,
And
middle
whatever you
linebacker.
wanna have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
On is the punter Hawk as
All
he
right,
gets
send me a
this
block.
one away.
Ah, man.
They'll score that a 36-yard
Guy came free on the other
and the
side.
Texans will take over.
All right, here we go, Mills.
As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback,
A lot of
Davis
potential
Mills,
here.
out of
Davis
Stanford.
Mills.
I think when we really analyze the 2021 NFL season, Houston Texans quarterback Davis Mills, he deserves a lot more credit than he got for leading a bad team last season. Circumstances led the third-round rookie to being thrown in as the team starter.
Also got
And he really
Damian
came out
Pierce
after
in the
some early
backfield. That's
struggles. Four
a
300-yard
plus.
games from him. He led Houston to a big upset of the Chargers to help keep L.A. out of the playoffs.
Now the rookie 4th-round pick. This is
That's a good
Damian
run.
Pierce. And
Gain
he'll
of
be
5.
tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the
Got him in the
tally on
4th round
first
out of
down. That
Florida.
brings up 2nd and 5.
What a heck of a
Charles, we
deal.
take a peek there at their recent draft class, and it's definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks. You better scout them well and hit on those selections.
Thanks.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Mills. He's going to find
good
his
catch.
receiver, Chris Moore.
Fortunately, it's not going to be enough for the first down.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has
So
become almost
back-to-back
a lost
punts.
art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, he's got a good leg. Nice coverage.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts are
He's got
going
a
to
really
take
good
over,
leg, man. I didn't
albeit
expect
deep
that.
in their own territory. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now to be put your team in some jeopardy. But they certainly came out.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Reaching the 25. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They go play action with Ryan. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Nice first down pickup there by Alec Pierce. If you want to talk about underrated athletes from the 2022 draft, you must include his name. Excellent size, runs a 4.40 and can jump out of the building. You want to add some toughness in there? He played linebacker for a while at the University of Cincinnati. He fits what Indianapolis is looking for to a T.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me they got well-rounded matters in their own hands. They want
Sophia,
man coverage,
you're
not
gonna have to give me a
zone.
sticker
And it
for
was
not
good
yelling
coverage
at
there
you.
that forced the incompletion.
Okay?
Here comes the
I
eighth
only
play
yell
of
at
the
you if you're
drive,
doing
and they need a
something
full
wrong.
10 yards on third
It's
down.
not to yell at you.
Here's Ryan.
Yeah, I bet.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a first and goal.
Oh, that's a shut door right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up the first and goal.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
Actually, I played as the Jaguars, I played as the Saints, and I played as now the Texans. I'm just going through teams, trying to get a feel for like a definite long-run franchise mode.
Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
Oh, I could definitely throw them in the mix.
Touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. Looking for Cooks.
All right, just not feeling this. Might come back to them though, out of fairness. Might come back to them, guys. This sticker don't even stick. Weird. Oh, taking a gander. What the heck? Oh yeah, they got Grant Jr., Schwartz. Who's on their defense? Clowney. Of course, Garrett. I knew they had him. Ryan. Knaziak. Deion Jones. And they got Ragland. Tony Fields. NFL 15. Alright, kick returner. Jerome Ford. I know, man. I don't know how my freaking, like, I don't even type that in there and it gets auto-generated, like Madden. Even if I got it Madden 23, it puts it at Madden 21. It's weird, man. Peoples Jones. Jerome Ford. I've heard that name before. I remember another Ford that played in the NFL. Jacoby Ford. That's what I'm thinking about. What game is that, Zach?
Doors, the game I said was racing.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, you imagine. It's like an upgrade. It's a free PS5 upgrade when you bought the original. I want to look at the Browns on this one. I just want to look at them. I want to look at the Browns. I want to see what they're all about. I'll make sure I don't create too many dang saves here.
My lighter ran out of fuel.
Uh-oh.
Now I have no. Now, and it's a dark room. Oh my gosh.
It's called Doors. Is like a scary type game.
Yeah.
Choose the team you want to start your
I'm about to
franchise
waste
with.
my last lock.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Okay.
Did you say Arizona Cardinals? I couldn't see the last part. You know what happened to my franchise, don't you? That's the only reason I'm doing this is bouncing around because all my energy went into that. So I'm trying to find a team that I can play.
Oh, I'm trying to find this. Whenever I play on like Doors on the Xbox or something, it's like easy for me. But then when I play on mobile, it's like hard because I'm not used to playing it on mobile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because it's set up different.
Yeah.
And then obviously you don't have a controller.
Yeah.
I got you.
And like it doesn't let me
Okay.
pick up this key.
Yeah, man, it's going forever. So that's why I'm kind of in limbo right now. Yeah, I'm not lying to you. I wish I was joking. That franchise was so much fun.
And the graphics are like my graphics.
So I know I've been bouncing around a lot, but I'm just trying to get my head, get motivated back to being what team I want to be.
My graphics were so bad because they were all the way up.
Yeah?
Oh, and then here's the seat chase. This is like the part where on the Xbox, like I said, on Xbox when I do the seat chase, it's easy, but on mobile it's hard. I'm not used to the small screens.
Yep, you're 8 and it's gone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was very aggravated. Oh, my head's up, man. I'm ready. I'm just ready to venture into something. Another franchise here, that's all. I hate it because we would already be into year 9 right now.
Stupid, I went the wrong way.
It's just frustrating. Because you spend hours. You know what I'm saying? You spend hours doing it.
See, this game, I don't like it. Don't like playing it on... What the heck?
What is it?
He's supposed to be running on the ground, but he was running on the door. And I died. That's what I mean when it's harder.
Yeah, uninstalling it. Yeah. I hate it, man. And the problem is the franchise thing. I don't know if you guys play any other versions of it. It's on every Madden. I think going back to 21. There's some kind of bug. And for some reason, when you get so far into your season, it triggers. And when you go to load your season one time, next thing you know, it just doesn't turn on. You lost your Cowboy season? And it just really makes you mad. Okay, but in the technicality, if you look at the franchise mode, I think it boasts, you'll say, I gotcha. It says like 100 hours. So technicality, EA, if you play 100 hours, quote unquote, then that's all they have to worry about. Well, mine's hit me twice now. I was on year 6 with the Falcons, and it struck. I was having a great time on it, too. And then, so I went with Arizona, And I ain't had no problems until yesterday. I went to go load it, and it just you go to load it, and it just reverts back to the same screen. So. Oh yeah. God, these guys got injuries out the yin yang. I like that Schwartz guy. I actually picked him up on my what you call it, Cardinals franchise. Is that the same game?
No.
I'm about to say it looks just like Roblox or whatever.
Don't open it.
$16 to 10 Titans. Oh, was there games today? Is there football games today? And who's playing right now? The Kansas City Chiefs are playing. Okay. What's the score of that one? Gotcha. And who did you say the Titans won that game? Is that what you were saying? Who won it though? Was it the Jaguars? Dang. I picked the Chiefs and gotcha. I got the Jaguars in 16 and the Chiefs in 15 points. Hoping they come through. I don't know. We'll see. That's a pretty big deal. All right. Why don't they start Walker? Start PJ Walker. All right, let's get to the opening keys for the game. Trade for Geno Smith. You know, it's funny you say that. Geno Smith, Seattle's another team I've been thinking about too, at least taking a look at. All right, let's get to this. Let's see what the Browns are all about. Sounds like Fifi fell asleep.
It's week 1 of the 2022 season, and
She's
today's
probably
clash
laying
of
there about to go to
conferences
sleep.
is just moments away. It's the Browns and the Panthers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage in the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
I'm so tired.
Oh, yeah.
I go back upstairs, but like on the.
All right, see you, Tyler. Huh?
What?
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go from uptown Charlotte. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson makes his return to the NFL gridiron this season after holding out for the most guaranteed money in NFL history. If Watson remains the same player he was in Houston, though, a three-time Pro Bowler and one of the game's biggest playmakers, he may finally solve it.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
Wow, look at a personal foul.
Down, but a late penalty.
Yes, it was.
This looks like a
late hit. A roughing the passer, I mean.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week.
The heck they got
on target. This is
Hunt as the
to take him through 17 games.
fullback.
So you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
And Trouble trying the middle here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try to have their starters ready for week one, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Nice.
And there
Good
is
completion.
Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have
Amari
the Browns
Cooper.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb to about the 26 here.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson got an open man. That's David
There's
Njoku,
Njoku.
the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
There's Hunt. Nice play up to the 1 yard line. I do like Hunt for his versatility, I'll tell you that.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers.
All right, I want to see something here. The fullback situation, like what the heck? All right, you got Bryant. We'll put Farrell Brown there. 6'6", 262. That's easy.
Amped up to get to the quarterback, that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Chubb is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Chubb again.
Oh, back to the 1. Oh, man, I thought I was going to squeeze in there. Power on power here, man.
It just never materialized.
They'll give it to Chubb.
Dang. Down to the 1 again.
On the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. A very early decision to be made here.
There is, and I think that because they're the home team,
They got a big defensive tackle right there. He's not giving me no
doesn't seem
love.
like it's optimal, but you're the home team. You'll get the support
All right,
of the
here we
crowd
go.
all game long. Go get it right now. Put 6 on the board.
Try to spread him out a little bit.
Taking a risk here early in the new year. They're going to go for it. They'll try to. We see Carolina's offense getting set for their first possession here. And at quarterback, his second season with the Panthers, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold was one of the big-time early-season stories of last year, leading Carolina to a 3-0 start with some really good play. Only one win the rest of the way, however. Not quite the change of scenery boost the Panthers hoped for after getting him from the Jets. You have to think in his 5th season, he will need to play some of the best ball of his career to remain as a starter for Carolina.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Foreman. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. A give up the middle, Hubbard. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Darnold throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, it's Darnold. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. A very solid gain of 27. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside
Boy, they drove this thing all the way downfield on me.
Back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Foreman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A carry for Foreman.
Good defense there.
Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. This is Sheldon on the receiving end. And he'll be brought
so
down
it's the
shy of
hope. We
first
did
down
stop him.
marker at the 11. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, a chip shot here. This is up and good from Pinheiro.
What?
But now there is a penalty marker
Oh
on the
my
field,
God.
so let's see what this is about.
Typical.
And they'll accept that penalty. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Darnold down to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Rashard Higgins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves.
On EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson off play action. Out to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22.
The Browns really liked what they saw from Donovan Peoples-Jones in 2021 as he came into his own as a deep threat, averaging nearly 18 yards a catch and getting nearly 600 yards total. They think they've got a long-term starter on the outside, and he picks up a 1st down here.
On 1st down, they'll run with him. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Nice, good catch.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give the receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right.
Nice. Big run for Chubb.
Thank you, guys.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And again, it's Chubb. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on second and 8. Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball.
Had to try.
All you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Out of the gun, Watson.
Nice. We end up at the 1 yard line again.
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion where they weren't able to break any tackles or gain.
Coach said it's
Pick
going
up
to
the
take
first
the field
down.
goal.
Now to be 4th and short.
York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a conservative decision there, but it does put them on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Here's Foreman. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And some space here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. They'll run with Foreman. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they go
Nice
backwards
hit.
here, losing
Mr.
yardage
Deion
back at the
Jones.
48-yard
I remember
line.
him from the Falcons.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
He was
Heck
a
of
beast
play
for a
there to
couple
get to him
seasons.
quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
He's got a man complete.
My God.
Able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It was definitely the wrong coverage.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line.
Wow, what the heck, man?
Panthers score. Deontay Foreman, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. Oh, good return.
Oh, there's a big run back with Ford. Does he have enough speed on him here? Yes, he does. Touchdown.
Cleveland.
That was big. Wasn't expecting that. Jerome Ford.
Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos.
What's going on, King Christian?
And they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They run the counter. Foreman, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Darnold. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Handoff up the middle, Hunt, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just
No, not keeping them all. I'm really just playing just to kind of stay in rhythm, man, you know, so I can figure out 100% who I want to be.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down.
And to tell you the truth, I am 3-0 with your Raiders, so that's probably going to be one I definitely stick with.
Here on this opening weekend. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open.
Yeah, it's definitely the thought process because Carr is doing pretty well on there so far. Beat the Titans last game.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Watson on first down. Another completion here to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot. Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watson on third down. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
They go with Chubb on second down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And he gets it into the end zone. With
Oh, what a call. Touchdown, Njoku.
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half, but use the way we finished the first one to start the second.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 17-14. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin with, let's call it a testy-est rivalry in the NFL today. Cincinnati playing host to Pittsburgh in the AFC North. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Demarcus Robinson, a touchdown reception. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. The Saints looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Browns. And even though they've got the lead, they're likely going over ways they can improve the running game, as they didn't find a whole lot of success in those first two quarters. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did, and that should set them up well for the second half to come.
All right, Coach. team's likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On the toss, here's Foreman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Darnold. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Now it's Darnold. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Brown able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. After the sack on first down, Watson. He'll get this one complete to Darden. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 40 now on second down. Watson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing on third down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And it's taken in at the 9.
I'm liking this darting guy. He's pretty good. Got a couple catches. Good punt return.
Offense making their way out. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Hunt will try going up the middle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Hunt. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Watson. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll run for it. Chubb. Just a game.
Wow, that was a fight for that yard.
As they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Watson now to throw. And that'll be caught by Darden.
There he is
And they're
again.
going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the
There he
Panthers'
is, the
13-yard
man,
line.
Darden.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And Chubbell trying to middle here. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hot...
What?
To this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Browns kicking team
Sophia,
out there
baby.
now as they'll send this one
What are you
away.
doing? You're not hungry, honey.
And this will
What
not be
the heck?
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the
Remember I told you to ask me when you go and get stuff.
And
Okay?
the script really has flipped for them. The
Honey?
momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That pass complete to Moore. And he's got some space here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And he floats one there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in one snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well.
Almost.
And that one's incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle, they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Now Darnold. Oh no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some
nice
traffic
punch
somewhere.
out.
They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Browns set and ready to go on offense. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. It's
Oh, dude.
Took a shot.
God almighty, I hit him wide freaking open. Oh, man, York is going to attempt a 64-yarder.
would say that, Charles, but an opportunity miss there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup
Perfectly
game.
timed.
And they like some matchups that they had.
Got
They
it.
could exploit them, unable to do
Easy
so on that
money.
play.
Well, for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now
I didn't even know they had a kicker with a leg.
64-yarder, pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We actually had a couple of good plays out of this one. A kick return
Over the end line.
and the forced fumble.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard.
Touchdown before the half to Njoku.
When they had that lost fumble, so you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
A couple of big catches by the darting guy. There you go. Sure tackler there.
He's getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. Fourth quarter.
Careful where you're walking.
So critical. You they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown is imperative on this drive.
What, you guys playing ghosts?
Don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one even matter.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Is that what you're playing?
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Darnold down to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Trent.
Nice. The Jags did win.
Tackled on the other side of midfield.
Good deal.
At the 46-yard line.
What about the Kansas City score? What's it?
I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe start to call 2
Whoa,
plays
you okay?
each time you snap the ball.
Darnold completes it, and he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Darnold looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Wow.
Now here's a look
Triple
for the
coverage,
end zone,
really?
but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Over the middle, it's Thomas.
The defense.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Foreman. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard
Deion
pickup
Jones.
leads to 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory, backed up, in good situation. It didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
They'll run for it. This is Foreman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Foreman. Going to be hit and
good
met
defense.
At the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Really good defense.
No
2-minute
gain on the
warning.
play
4th
as we
quarter
have
coming
reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown.
Yeah, I'm happy about the Jaguars winning, only because I had points on it.
And that is knocked away in the middle
We
of
do
the
picks
field
at work, and I
incomplete.
actually had
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute
15
drill.
on the
That's how
Jags
he
and
was
16 on the
blocking.
Chiefs.
He forced the incompletion.
So,
May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
That'd be really nice.
They'll go with Foreman. And he will take it.
Ah, he got it.
Panthers touchdown.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
Already his 2nd touchdown here.
They're a good
this
young
opening
team.
weekend. And the Panthers have
Oh my gosh, really?
game again.
That's 31 points in between those 2 games. Good deal.
Extra point up and through. And
My pick percentage is like 65, 66% on the season, so, and that's through like hundreds of games. I had a feeling those 2 would get it, though. I'm glad they did. Thank you for updating me.
What can we name them?
Takes it to 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And not clear.
All right.
To take the field. Well, they can smell victory part. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not
Oh, yeah?
yet here. Defense still has 3
What, did you run the?
Obviously, this is a very slim
Did you run the simulation games?
The easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers.
There we go.
Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick
Gotcha.
play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete. And
Guys, they can sell geese. Yeah, okay, so let's find some, let's find some.
Ah, okay.
to the 42-yard line here and brought down.
Appreciate it.
Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to
Hope
have to
everybody's
roll
having a
on
good
here
Saturday
after giving
night.
up the 1st down.
If you're just coming in, man, please leave a like and sub. Help us reach 700. Right now, we're just kind of working on getting a new franchise, playing with the Browns. They're actually pretty fun to play with, to be honest with you.
They'll try and wind down some
That's why I
clock.
played the whole thing.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Defense has been solid.
Defense will burn their
We have a kick
third and
return.
final timeout as they'll talk
Several
things
big
over
players,
this upcoming second
big
down
name
play.
players, some superstars, some X Factors. All right, that was our last time out. We should be able to win this. Yeah. Oh, wow. With the clock running. Watson did get a touchdown earlier.
Chalk that up as a getting in motion. I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get.
Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
All right, Kareem Hunt took a shot, but good yardage on third down.
7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield.
I wonder why.
Getting a few yards.
He said it's making him watch. No, it's making him watch it in 240p. Yeah, but
I'm going to put this one here for the pets.
So they're forced to
that should be right inside the 5. Nice.
special teams job here.
7-yard line.
Down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, there's no way I could watch a video on 240. Heck no. Might as well watch it in freaking analog. What's up, Cheese? Long time no see, man.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go into the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't
All right.
just absolutely go in the
Awesome, Tyler. All right, that'll finish the Browns game up. I'm actually really thinking about running another one. That was fun.
A little extra excitement for week 1.
Reminded me a lot of the Cardinals.
Here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back.
Probably not a popular pick, but
and it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that everyone's going to start the season.
Yeah, that's a big difference, 720 and 240.
Everyone's got to build off of that opening. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
That's the whole thing. I know my stream says 2 hours and it says Jaguars. I've just been trying to feel out a team that, you know, I could have fun with and maybe build a little bit on.
Meanwhile, for Carolina,
Now, obviously, it's not a complete build up, but I appreciate it, Tyler. Thanks, man. I think it won't be like a big popular pick, but I think the more we get into it, we definitely have some explosive players on this team. It can make it a lot of fun. We did not get a sack or an interception. We did get a forced fumble, and we got a fumble recovery with Harrison. We did kick a 64-yard field goal with York. He's a rookie at LSU. I didn't even realize that. 2 punts inside the 20. And Jalen Darden had a good game. He had 2 punt returns. Heck yeah, 64, man.
Okay, I'm not done yet.
Definitely worth a short, I think. Yeah, for a rookie out of LSU. Darden also had... See, Darden kind of fits like the Rondale Moore and Greg Dortch mold with the Arizona series. That's why I like him. 5'8", 174. I'm with you on that. Plus him being a rookie. I can easy keep. Oh, everybody hear the Frozen in the background? Are you? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Still going to have to build on the defensive side. I think week 2 is a home game. I hope it is. I like the Brown Stadium. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we play the Jets. Should be a good game. All right, so week 1, a 27-21 victory over Carolina. I'm probably going to run with this team. I feel good about them. I think we can have some exciting plays. I'm sure we'll mix other stuff in too, but this is going to be the main one. I'm almost certain of that. This feels right. Let's see here. We got $56.8 million in cap. I want to look at our kicker. I want to look how we're. All right, he's locked up for 4 years. The punter's 2 years. Harrison, I would like to keep him around. Yeah, we got Garrett at 99 and Chubb at a 98. We got a few 90s players, a couple of linemen. All right. We got a pretty good. Javon Clowney is just or Jadavian Clowney, I'm sorry. He's just one of those 1-year guys, so I'm sure I could sign him back if we really want to. Kellen Mond is my dark horse of this series. I've actually played with him a lot in my Atlanta series I had going on. He's pretty fun. This guy's another underdog. Drone forward, ran a kick return back, so should be. We don't have a fullback. Receivers are all locked up. Unfortunately, Grant Sr., he'll be back next year because he's got a ACL tear, I think. Schwartz is also injured. Michael Woods, I'm not sure who that is. We got all these tight ends here. Yeah. Too bad he didn't stay with Dallas because, man, he is a good receiver. He is a really good receiver. So it doesn't look like there's many big names that we got to re-sign after year 1. I mean, having $56 million in cap space, you know what I mean? They don't need much.
I'm selling.
All right, Tyler, I got you.
I'm selling some stuff. I'm selling toys.
All right, let me go through the highlights. Let me see what we got.
Yeah, spray will help. Spray will help.
The spray help, thief. All right. Yeah. Jerry Jones is one of the biggest problems in Dallas. I swear, he doesn't want a great football team. He wants drama. That's all he wants. That's it. That's all he wants. Wow. What are you doing? You cleaning? What you cleaning?
No. Okay, I'm done with my shop now. I'm done with my shop too. Knock, knock. Hi, ma'am. Oh, hello. Okay,
Wow, a lot of upgrades.
So what things do you guys have? Oh,
Amari up to a 91.
I have toys, some clothes, and some snacks and food.
Kareem Hunt up to 86.
And I have skateboards. I'm going to a wedding, so I don't need something.
And Joku should boost to an 86.
No, sorry. You're fine. Bye.
Let's see. Anthony Walker, I think he's hurt. Yep. Broken fibula. 79. I like Walker. I've had him before on the team.
Look at that Robo Fish. How much is,
Alright, our center at a 73.
No, I'm listening. What do you want?
Once our line gets fully established, we're going to have like a killer. Our running game is already stout.
$20 because it's a golden one.
He's hurt. James Hudson.
Well, if it's the last one, obviously don't need it.
Kellen Mond even getting an upgrade.
But no, I'm just the last one. Come on, I really want it. Man, are you sure you don't want to buy it for your son? How old is your son actually? He's literally, he just, like, his, he always begs me to get everything when they know I don't have a lot of money. Well, okay. But I want that super bad, please. Oh, fine. Well, how much did you say it was? I said it was $20, so how much you clean your ears now? Okay, well, I'll get that. Okay, let me just... Oh my gosh, you stuff on those.
Oh, what am I?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, matter. Ariaza was on my practice squad. I didn't even know that.
Really, Mom? You're gonna get those for me? Yeah, fun. And the last excuse me, ma'am. I'm in the, please excuse me.
I'm thinking for now, it is it. Now, I'm not saying I probably...
What do you want?
I'm probably going to run another game, maybe in the next 30 minutes or so. But for now, that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys coming by and all the support. Be sure to vote on the poll I put up on the community. I'm also adding the Browns in there, too. It's going to be our main one. But we'll have a couple of them going. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, guys. Help us reach 700. As always, I appreciate all you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.